going on? Um, this video is a reminder to all you guys that you should be proud of yourself and you have to remember how far you have gotten. Remember how far you have gotten. I wanted to make this video because I had this thought in my mind earlier. I went to the gym, my friend. You already know Brandon, my homeboy. Went to the gym, we hit some chest and try. And after the workout, I felt great. I looked in the mirror, and I'm not happy. I felt like I'm not getting nowhere. But my homie came in. He was like, "Dude, your traps are looking crazy. Your shoulders are coming in. You know what I mean? Like you're losing your chest fat." And I'm like, "Yeah, man. Thank you. I've had my other friends tell me like, dude, you're starting to look good. Like, damn, the weightlifting's coming in. Like." But I look down and I see this stomach fat, stomach fat, and it's hard to, see, gains, like, yeah, my triceps are getting bigger, yeah, my traps, my shoulders are looking fucking huge, but my stomach's also looking huge, like, um, and it kind of, it's like, it was kind of blow, it was definitely a blow, like, because I like to cover up. I like to cover up, and then at the end, I like to see what's up, But I have to remember how far I've came. Since last year, I started lifting last year, not very consistently, but I'd say for 3 months I've been going pretty consistent, so I've been having good progress, But I have to remember from last year, I'm so much stronger, I'm so much happier, And even though not all my stomach fat is gone, it's going down. It's going down, and everyone tells me that, like, dude, like every time I see, family or my friends, they're like, yo, your stomach's getting down, But, I don't know. I know some of y'all are like this too, Like, I know I'm not the only one who, yeah, everyone's telling you you're looking better, oh shit, you're looking jacked, but I fucking look down and I'm like, bro, like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what I see. And it makes me wonder, like, when am I gonna be happy, And I know it's when I get this panza down, where I'm flat, That's my main goal. Okay, that's where I want to be, Not there yet, obviously, but I have to remember not to get too discouraged, And when people tell you, you are looking good, take that, you know, feel good about yourself, because it's, I understand you gotta be hard on yourself, you gotta be like, alright, what, fuck, you got this big ass stomach, you gotta work on it, you got, but also, you also gotta remember to be proud of yourself, be proud of the progress you've made, like, at least you're doing something, you know what I mean? But it's hard hard staying motivated, but, I think since last year, since I've been working out, I definitely I feel better, Like I didn't look down today, I didn't look at my stomach and feel defeated and did nothing about it like I would have done like last year. Last year I wasn't really working out and I was getting fucking fatter and fatter. I was at 260, now I'm at 220, and man, I feel great. I feel great, I'm just not happy because I'm not where I want to be. I have to keep reminding myself I should be proud of what I've done so far and keep that positivity because, I understand I have this kind of thing where it's like, I want to be hard on myself, diamonds are created under pressure, If you're not hard on yourself, you can't move the needle. But it's also good to, have a little bit of positivity towards yourself, be proud of all the progress you've made in a couple months, however long you, me, or anybody else is watching this, be proud of yourself, I know it's easy to be very critical of yourself, but if you're watching this, you're probably doing a great job, But at the end of the day, I just want to be happy, you know. I just want to be. I want to look in the mirror and I want to. I want to be happy at the man I look into the mirror. I want to be happy with that dude. I want to feel love towards, towards that man in the mirror. I think about how I might would have reacted, to myself if this was last year, and I feel like I would have been more defeated, you know, looking at myself, looking at, my body fat and doing horrible about myself. But I've realized that I've grown. I've really grown, and I feel so happy. Like I look down, I see my fat ass stomach no more. I'm like, oh man, like I feel horrible about myself, so I'm gonna just do nothing all day. I'm gonna fucking sleep, or I'm gonna eat food because that's how I deal with my problems. Or now I'm just like, all right, I got this big stomach. I'm gonna do more cardio. I'm gonna start doing more cardio. I'm gonna start hitting abs. After this video, you guys see the time right now. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Planet Fitness, and we're gonna finish off tonight with some cardio and abs. So I think about that, like wow, like I'm motivated now. Instead of being defeated, I am motivated, and I feel happy about that. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my body look still. Like yeah, I see some gains, but I have to remember that growth is happening in all planes. Growth is happening everywhere. Even if you don't see it, you are growing. Your muscles are growing. Your mind is growing. Your happiness will be growing. Just don't forget to be positive towards yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Like hey, good job. Because it's hard to see because we live in our skin every day. We live in our skin every day and we don't see the progress we're making. But your family, your friends are telling you, you looking good, you looking good. Like damn, you looking jacked. It's okay, you are looking jacked. Let that enter you. Be happy. Be like, wow, yeah, I am looking jacked. I'm feeling good, and we're not stopping here. We're gonna keep going until I hit my dreams. So I do what I said that I thought was impossible. I'm gonna make it possible. I will. Soon I will. It will happen. I can't get discouraged now. We've already gone so far, and we gotta keep doing this. And you gotta keep feeling happy. You gotta keep feeling proud, because you gotta have some positivity. You don't want to eventually reach your fitness goals, and you're still not happy with yourself. You're still not. You realize you're not gonna be happy, and I don't want that to be me. I want to be happy. I want to lose this weight, get fucking jacked as possible. And I look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, I fucking did that. When I didn't even believe in myself, I still fucking did it. Still fucking did it. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about from now, so I'm just gonna end this video. Feel proud and happy of all the progress you made. And keep going. Keep doing it. Alright.